Hi friends, today we're going to use a couple of different pictures that you can find on a magazine or a newspaper, some paper to draw on, a pencil, and if you have one, a ballpoint pen and a little bit of tape. Start by folding a piece of paper into 4 and cutting one of the pieces out. Okay, now I'm going to use the side of my pencil to fill my paper with graphite. Graphite is the part of the pencil that actually writes. Move your pencil evenly in one direction, and then switch directions to the other side. Switch directions again and don't forget to use the side of your pencil. Keep adding graphite and going in different directions until it's all covered. Don't rush, this should take you a little while, and the darker your paper is, the better it'll work. If you have a piece of tissue, you can smear it a little bit like this, but don't take too much off. This is just to get it even. Now keep adding more graphite until you get it as dark as you can. Don't forget to keep changing the direction of the lines. Okay, now we're going to bring in our notebook. And we're going to choose a picture. I'm going to start with a small one first. I like this cup. Now, I'm going to put this, flip it upside down, put it on the other piece of paper like that. Take a little piece of tape and put it there so it's not going to move. Then I'm going to take the image that I want to transfer, put it there. Make sure the dark part with the graphite is facing down. And then put a little piece of tape on your picture so that it doesn't move around. Now if you have one, use a ballpoint pen, but if you don't, just sharpen your pencil. Make sure you use enough pressure to transfer all the contour lines that you want from your picture onto your drawing. Remember that the tape helps us so that the picture doesn't move, but if it keeps moving around, get another little piece of tape and put it somewhere else. I can check and see if it's working. You see it? And there it is. Now, I can take this apart. There it is. Now I can add more graphite to my, we're gonna call it transfer paper or carbon paper. Now I can add more graphite to my transfer paper or carbon paper and use it again. I could put it down in a different place. Put a different image on it. Put a little bit of tape on it so that it doesn't move. And use my pen to trace the outlines with pressure. I can check to see if it's working. There it is. And this is what it looks like. Now let's add more graphite to the paper and do an experiment. Let's see if it works on a paper bag. Hey, it works! You just can't see it so well, but you can go over it with a pen or a pencil. Now that you learned this new technique, how are you going to use it for your art making? Are you going to color it with pencils or markers or crayons, or are you going to paint it? Are you going to combine images, or are you going to draw from your imagination? I can't wait to see what you make.